There you go.
Okay. Every morning on the plains of Africa, a gazelle wakes up and knows it has to outrun the fastest lion or it'll be killed. That same morning, a lion wakes up and knows it has to outrun the slowest gazelle or it will starve. So the lesson from that is when the sun comes up in the morning, start running. And that's what we've got to be thinking about. How do we start running? And what we have to do, it seems to me, is start with a place like this and these young people, because we have one of the great fiber resources in the world right here in Maine. But it's not going to do us any good if we can't get it out of the woods. And what we are seeing is an escalation in the technology and the knowledge necessary to work in the woods. The day when you can go into the woods with a chainsaw and a pair of spiked boots are gone. You've got to have the ability and the technology to use the equipment that these guys are learning how to use, and that's what's going to make all the difference. Now, the bigger picture is, in Maine, we're having uneven growth. Down in Portland, in that area, the unemployment rate's probably 2 or 3%. Up here, and as you go further north and east, it's a lot higher. But we've got the resources, and we've got to figure out how to make value, create value from those resources, and it can't always be what we've always done. When I was governor, my office had the seal of Maine behind it, and kids used to come in, 4th graders. Some of you guys may have been in 4th grade. And they'd say, "What does that mean?" And it had Dorigo on it, you know, and I'd say, "Well, that's the Maine motto. We've never done it that way before." And I'd say, no, it means I lead. But we've got to work on doing things in different ways, and that's what programs like this are all about. Now, I'm not going to bore you, but I'm going to release later today a long list of things I think we need to do to rebuild the Maine rural economy. It starts right here. It starts with a proposal that we're putting together with Dana and others to develop planning for the region, for the CTEs, but also additional funds for equipment, because you can't train people unless you have the equipment to train them on. But you've also got to have a plan. A guy once said, failing to plan is planning to fail. So we've got to figure out, okay, how do we want to get from here to there? Now, there are a lot of other things that I think we need to work on to make this economy work. Broadband. Hell, I lost cellular service coming up here, let alone broadband. So we need broadband, better cellular service. We need health care support for our hospitals. Here's an amazing fact. In 8 of Maine's 16 counties, the hospital is the major employer. Isn't that fact? I mean, that's important stuff. So we can't, for example, repeal the Affordable Care Act without anything behind it, because that's going to cripple our rural hospitals. So we've got to talk about how we can help seniors age in place. We've got to help people get into the workforce. Disabled people, we need people in our workforce, and we need trained people in our workforce. So there's a whole series of things, and I'm going to release those later today.